Hi everyone, how are you? How has your week been? So we're back for another reading today, and this time it's going to be a love, romance, relationships themed reading. As I've said before, the channel isn't focused on love readings. It is more about spiritual development, those kind of things, general messages. However, every now and again I do like to, I don't know, I feel inspired to do like a love themed reading. And admittedly, I do love a love story. I am a little bit of a romantic at heart, so I like to see how relationships develop between people. And I don't know, there's a bit of a psychological thing there as well that I just like to get the dynamic and the vibe between people. Anyway, today's reading, it's going to be like an energetic compatibility quiz. So basically, the energy that I pick up on is the quiz, because you're not going to be doing the quiz, and then the result of the quiz of the energy will be shown in the tarot cards. So it's basically the reading. It's for anyone who is curious about who would be a good match for them. I was actually thinking of calling the reading Best Match Reading, but I didn't want it to feel restrictive. Or like it's me saying this is who you should be with. That's not what it's about. So yeah, it's for anyone who's curious about who would be a really good match for them romantically. The reading may or may not resonate. It's not a personal reading, so we'll see who it resonates with. As I said, nothing's set in stone. It's not me here with whatever cards come out saying this is who you should date, or this is how you should behave in a relationship. It's not that at all. Obviously use your own discernment. It's more about looking at who has the potential to bring out the best in you through enjoyable experiences as well as challenges as well. And it's vice versa too, because we're mirrors for each other, aren't we? So, it might give you ideas of what might work best for you in a relationship, and it might also get you to think about the things that you value and appreciate about yourself as a person and in a relationship as well, and what you both bring to the table. So it's going to be in two parts. The first part, I've got two decks. The first part will be us focusing on the person, their energy, personality traits, stuff like that. And then the second part of the reading is going to be what they would love about you, the things that they would value, appreciate, and notice about you. So the reading, it's for anyone who's curious about who'd be a good match. So it could be a single person watching here. It could be someone who's already got a partner, and I will stress that if you watch this and it doesn't resonate, don't stress. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Don't try to force it to fit and start thinking, oh well, my partner's not like that, so they're wrong for me. Use your own discernment. You know yourself, you know your partner. You might feel that this comes out as someone that could be something you're looking for in a life partner, possibly for some people. Could be something that you look for someone that you want to have fun with. Take it as you will. Use your own discernment as always. So we are going to get into it now. Yeah, I think I've covered everything that I wanted to say in advance. We're going to get on with it. I'm going to see how this first one goes, and I'm debating whether to do more than one of these readings today. I mean, I do think I'll if it goes well, I'll do more in the future, but I'm thinking today, should I give you a few options, or just do the one for now? But let's get this one done first, and then we'll see. So as I say, the first part, we're going to look at the person who would be a good match. So who is this? What do we need to know about them? Who is this person? What do we need to know about them? This is a freestyle reading, so just whatever comes out. And I have tested it. Any reading that I ever do on this channel, I've always tested it out beforehand. And when I tested it, it was brilliant. I really loved it. And it did open my eyes to things I hadn't really considered as well. Not just in terms of the person, but in terms of, personality traits for myself as well. Within myself as well. Anyway. What do we need to know about this person that is the best match for our viewer? All right, we've got one to start with. We've got the Queen of Cups. What else do we need to know about this person? And it's okay if you feel that this is completely not the match for you or nothing to do with you. As I say, don't force it to fit. You might enjoy watching it anyway. I do. Sometimes I watch readings, and even if it doesn't resonate at all, I just enjoy it. for the story. We have the Six of Wands. I'm already getting the feeling, and the cards are actually nothing to do with this. I almost feel like this could be quite a humble person. I feel like it could be a humble person, which seems weird with that Six of Wands. I think it's because of the being next to the Queen of Cups. There's just something humble about it. But let's see what else comes out. I think, you know why it is I feel that they're humble? Because the cards are taking forever to come out. So it's like, even if they are successful, there's a level of humility there. You've got the Two of Wands as well. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I like that. I like the fact that these two are together. That gives me a clue for something as well. Okay, the Tower. I'm not planning to clarify anything, but if I really feel like something needs more, then I might. For the most part, as I say, it's going to be a freestyle reading. Yeah, we've got the Page of Swords there. And I'm not going to take any reversals for this reading. I don't feel it necessary to take reversals for this. So we've got the Six of... Yeah, I love that. These three together, amazing. I'll explain when I've got the last couple of cards out. Right, we've got 3 cards that have come out. So we've got, yeah, love that as well with that King of Swords there. We've got the Nine of Wands. I like that. And we've got the Nine of Cups, which I'll put that to the side. I almost feel like this is like a overall energy for the person. This Nine of Cups, almost like they're a positive, they've got like a positive energy about them. Who doesn't want that? I mean, obviously it can't be all rainbows and sunshine 24/7, but you know, I think a lot of people would prefer to have someone who, no matter what is going on, they can see the positive side of things. But let's start at the beginning. So we've got that Queen of Cups first of all. For me, that indicates, and this, whether it's a man or a woman, you know, it's just the energy. This is someone who is in touch with their emotions. It's going to be someone who's sensitive, but they're not afraid of their emotions. They're not afraid to look at their emotions. They're not afraid to deal with emotions. It could be someone who's got a very good relationship with their mother or mother figures in their life. And that leads me down to here as well. With that Queen of Pentacles, is because they are in touch with their emotions and not afraid of emotions, and probably have a good relationship with maternal figures, that they have a very nurturing side to them as well. They can be very nurturing. They know what's important. They know what they value, and they take care of what they feel is important to them. You've got generosity with that Six of Pentacles. Again, that is that nurturing energy. So they've got, as I say, whether it's a man or a woman, there's a feminine energy there, that nurturing, caring side of feminine energy. And with that Six of Pentacles, I said it's a card of generosity. So it's like it's someone that will do anything to help people out. So, you know, like if you're walking down the street and someone was asking them for money, like someone was homeless and asking them for money, they'd happily give them their change. I don't know why it's making me think. My mum told me something one time. She gets along. Gets along. She passes quite a few homeless people on the way to work, and she like kind of knows them now, so she has chats with them when she sees them. But she said on one occasion she saw the person ask a stranger for change, and the person gave them like 1p or something, and it's a bit of an insult, isn't it? I mean, I know it's something, but yeah, I don't know about that. This person wouldn't do that. Like, it's the kind of person where it feels like the kind of person where if they had a fiver in their wallet or purse or whatever, they would give the homeless person that. Yeah. And it's kind of like someone who's there for others, who's always there to help others. They might do charity work. They might be a volunteer. It gives that kind of energy. Very supportive type energy, but practically as well as emotionally too. You've got the Six of Wands here. And as I said, I just felt like even if this person is very successful, I feel like respected is there as well. That's probably why they're respected, because they're a kind person. I think kind is one way of describing this person, kind and generous. So they're respected, but it feels humble. It really feels humble. Like what, however successful they are, like it feels like they could be a CEO, they could be the bloody king or something, and there's a level of humility about them. But they are respected and they are seen. And people view someone highly, they've got that type of energy about them. This charity thing is really coming to mind, seeing that tower now, because with it's in between the King of Wands, the tower, and the Six of Wands. That is success, isn't it? It's a successful person. It's someone that can overcome any challenge, and it almost feels like in the face of a disaster, like even a natural disaster or whatever, they would be the person that kind of takes the lead. Again, leadership with that King of Wands energy. Ooh, okay, something else just came in then. They would take the lead and they would kind of be in charge of like a rescue operation or something like that. It is giving that kind of energy. In their personal lives as well, they're able to kind of, any towers that come up, they're just able to deal with it and get on with it. So I was going to bring star signs into it, zodiac signs, but I don't. Do I want to bring zodiac signs into it? No, you know what, I'm not going to, because as I say, I don't want the reading to feel restrictive, and it could be anyone. It's the energies that, whatever energy comes in, it doesn't necessarily mean that's the person's zodiac sign. And obviously, birth charts are complicated anyway. But yeah, someone that can really deal with challenges. And again, you've got that leadership energy, but again, it still feels like a humble energy. You've got someone who's very passionate here, very determined. I feel like I need to bring him closer to me. I feel like it's someone who's very touchy-feely, like a very affectionate. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I got sexual energy. The King of Wands and the Tower was sexual energy. So to be frank, if I'm gonna put it frankly, the sex with the person would be quite explosive in a positive way. There might be yeah, they're probably quite a passionate person who's very good in bed. I don't know why that came to mind, but yeah, someone who's very good in bed. Is there anything else from that? Spontaneity is coming to mind as well. Like they're very, I'd say quite open. I don't know why so much sex is coming into it. Quite open sexually. Like they would be the person that, like, you're going for a drive and they're sort of like, let's do it now. Or yeah, adventurous in bed, I would say, is something that comes to mind as well. Confident with that Six of Wands, still humble but confident as well. Okay, so let's go here. So we've got the two. I wasn't planning to do it like this, like where it goes down, but there just seems to be a connection as the cards go down. So we'll go with it. We've got that Two of Wands there. So for me, that is probably someone who likes to travel, who likes to explore. They like to be aware of what their options are and what opportunities there are around them. Just bringing it closer to me so I can see if anything else comes in. They like to explore new things. They definitely like to explore new things. The only, I don't know if I want to call it a downside with this person, is obviously we've got the nurturing side and everything, and like they're a kind person, but there's some possibility that whoever they're with, that their partner may feel like they're a little bit detached at times, because they're always looking for a new adventure or focusing on certain plans. So how that works in a relationship dynamic, the person that they would need to be with is someone that is quite independent, I would say. Like I don't think they'd do well with a clingy person, because they'd feel restricted. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can get from that. They would do well to have someone who's either already someone that likes to explore new things and go off on adventures and travel, or if the person that they choose to partner up with isn't like that already, someone who's at least open to it. So in terms of like opposites attract in a relationship, if they end up with someone who's not already like that, it would benefit like it would bring out the best in that person. This person's adventurous side would bring out the best in their partner, because it would get the partner to come out of their shell, I think is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So you've got the Page of Swords there. Again, that is giving a little bit of an explorer energy, but it's more in the sense of ideas, like they're always open to learning new things. Has quite an open mind. Curious. I'm getting a bit of a, what was I going to say? I've forgotten what I was going to say now. I've already said adventurous. There was something else. It's one of those thoughts that is fleeting. It just passes you right by. Fearless, a bit of a fearless energy with them as well. But very open-minded is what comes in. I would not say this is a conservative person by any means. I wouldn't say they're like extremely rebellious or anything like that, but they're very open-minded. So even if on the surface they appeared conservative, they're really open-minded about everything. And they're happy to, like, even if there's things that they're not 100% sold on, they'll sort of hear you out or hear other people out to get their side of the story. They're like welcoming new truths, new information. All right, we've got the Nine of Wands here. There's a level of patience with the person in this card. There is a level of patience. I almost feel like I want to clarify this, because there's some sort of reluctance or something here with it. There's a little bit of, I don't want to say defensiveness, but let me get a clarifying deck out and see what comes out. I'm going to use the same deck actually to clarify this. I've got a couple of options to choose from to do your energy, because I wasn't sure which one I'd want to use when I get to it. But let me use the same deck. So this is the Arcanum or Arcanum deck. What else do we need to know about that Nine of Wands, please? Oh, okay. Yeah. Ten of Swords. I think they'd be a little bit weary about getting hurt in a relationship, possibly, because they've probably been through it before, which, most of us have. That's one possibility. I mean, it does give the energy of someone who'd be a really loving partner. Okay, we've got the Emperor now, but they really don't want to get hurt. You've got the Emperor there, and the Emperor is someone who wants to be in control, don't they? Anything else? You've got the Five of Wands. Let's just get one more. Weird feeling, but this is someone who may have had their emotions toyed with in the past. You've got the Ace of Cups there and the Four of Cups there. And it almost, that Four of Cups, so yes, it kind of, on the one hand, it would be them. If they've had their emotions toyed with in the past, it would be a sense of disappointment. But I almost feel like this would be one or more, if they've been through it more than once, one of their former partners not realizing what they had in this person. As I said, it's a kind, generous person who's well respected, and it's almost like one or more past partners might not have valued and appreciated them enough. Like, it's like, with the Four of Cups, it's like not seeing what you've got and focusing on whatever else is in those cups. So as I say, if they've had their emotions toyed with, there's a little bit of reluctance there, like they don't want to get hurt. So they might, I almost feel like I almost feel like saying they might appear to be a little bit closed off maybe in the beginning. It's not that they're closed off. I think they're open to relationships in love. They just want to protect themselves. They want to protect their heart. They want to protect their feelings. They need to know that they can trust who they're getting involved with. Okay, that's it basically. But as I say, overall, it's quite a positive person. Even if there are feelings, a little bit of feelings of reluctance, like they don't want to get hurt, they're not closed off at all. They're open. They want to be happy. They want to share that happiness with someone. Well, they have a lot to give. So yeah, I can't think of anything else to add to that. They enjoy life. They enjoy all of life's pleasures. Okay, so let's move on. I've done that. That's the person, the kind of person. And I'm going to move on to the second part of the reading, which is what they would love about you, what this type of person. And I forgot to say at the beginning, so this person, obviously it's an energy, so it could be someone that you've met already, that you know. It could be your actual partner if it resonates with you. It could be someone that you've kind of, like when we come up with in our own mind of the kind of person that we want, it could be that. It could be someone that you haven't met yet. Let's get yours. Okay, I'm going to use... Which deck do I want to use for this? I'm going to use this deck. This is I can't even remember the name of the deck, to be honest with you. I know the book is called Your Tarot, Your Way, but I don't know what the actual deck is called. It's by Barbara Moore, I believe. And we're going to use this deck now to look at what they will love about you. So what they value, what they appreciate. Let's see what comes up. And again, it's not about me telling you, well, this is how you should be if you want to be with this person. It's, take it as you will. So for the viewer, what is the person who is a good match for them? What is it that the best match or good match will love about them? So again, 9 cards or 9-ish cards. See what comes out. First card, 10 of Pentacles. Is that the Tower? No, it's not the Tower. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Knight of Swords. 3 of Wands. Oh, I love that 10 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands energy together. I know exactly what that means. What else? 4. Oh, wow. I like that too. Why is it? I literally did not plan for the energies to be like down, 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 but that's how it's feeling coming out. I mean, we'll see what else comes out, but so far it feels the same structure as the first reading. Yeah, this one first. Oh, I love that too. That connects. Right. I couldn't have planned this myself. It just feels like it's meant to be connected, connected, connected. Right, 2 more. I love that. That's brilliant. Right. Yep. Okay. Brilliant. So first of all, first column. Yeah, column of cards here. So this is the viewer. This is what the person is going to love about you. Stable person, long-term goals in mind. Can be that you are someone who is very close to your family. I already said that they've probably got a very good relationship with their mother or maternal figures in their life. So they'd appreciate the fact that you're close to your family, I will say, overall. That you are respectful of your elders and you value your elders, like just anyone who's older than you in your family. They may love the fact that you want to create your own family unit as well, and that you want something long-term with them. And to be frank, there's not that much to say about the 3 of Wands and the Star, because to me, it's that they appreciate the fact that you know what you want. 3 of Wands for me can be intention. You've set the intention of what you want in this 10 of Pentacles. You're wishing, that's what you're wishing for. That's what your hopes and dreams are. You know what you want. I literally can't think of anything else to say about that, to be honest. Let's have a look at this star. I would say that you make your intentions known as well. So like you may be the kind of person that if you went on a first date, you're just going to say, this is what I'm looking for long term. Like, it's not that you necessarily expect the person on the first date to give that to you automatically, but it's like overall in dating, this is what you want. You've made that clear. And it doesn't have to be that you want a family long term. That's just, the Ten of Pentacles typically is that, but it's just that you know overall what you're aiming for long term in a relationship and in your life in general as well. Let's just bring the star closer to me. It feels like with that star as well, it is again still about intentions, your hopes, your dreams, but you pour your energy, like she's literally pouring water. You pour your emotion and energy into getting what it is that you want in life and having the life that you want. And you, as I say, it's like you make your intentions clear because she's naked. So that suggests to me, although, hang on a sec. So interesting body position. This is interesting because it's like you'd be quite vulnerable in terms that you express that openly, but at the same time you protect yourself as well, like her body language, like she's naked and vulnerable, but there's some protection about her as well, so you're nobody's fool. So you might put those intentions out there, you know what you want and go for what you want, but you're nobody's fool. You're not going to let anyone take advantage of you at this point in your life. And they love that about you, they respect that about you. And you stand out. There's something, I mean, it's the star, there's something that stands out about you as well to them. Maybe because of this is how you stand out. If they've had their feelings toyed with before, this stability is exactly what they need. So we've got the Hermit here, and the first thing that came to mind when that Hermit came out, it's that you're someone who's very spiritually developed, and you really think for yourself and you follow your own path. As much as you may have a very close connection with your family, they're not going to tell you what to do. You really think for yourself and follow your own path and do things your way. And I think another thing they might love and respect about you is that you're cool by yourself. Like you're the kind of person where you're cool single, like you don't have to be in a relationship, but you also would love to be in a relationship too. So the best of both worlds, you're fine in your own company. You don't have to have people around you 24/7. You could potentially be a bit of a homebody actually with that Four of Wands there. That's something that comes to mind. You might be, what is the word for, is it an ambivert? Someone who's a mixture of an introvert and an extrovert, where you love your own company, but when you do go out, you can easily socialize. So you've got the best of both worlds. That comes to mind as well. And as I say, because you've got that Hermit there, someone who's very spiritually developed, it's like you've got your own very solid foundation within yourself and a sense of security within yourself. Like you feel secure within yourself, and that also helps them to feel secure within themselves as well, and they really love that about you. You've got the Moon here, which to me suggests that another thing they love about you is that you have depth, emotional depth. No. Sometimes with the Moon card, it can come up as someone being a bit... Oh, okay. I was going to say sometimes it can come up as someone being a bit mysterious, but I don't feel like that's what it is here. I don't feel like it's that you're mysterious. I think you're very emotionally deep. And I think you have a similarity with them. I've already said protective. There was a protective energy with the star. So it's like you won't reveal too much of your emotions too soon because you want to create that sense of stability first. So like, is it slow and steady wins the race? Yeah, you wouldn't open up too soon, but the depth of emotion would be there. And there's just something that creates a sense of trust between you and this person. And they love that about you. It's almost like they could sense the depth of emotion with you and the depth with you, even if you're not saying it. There's a very understanding energy here with you as well that would make them feel very in tune with you and like they can be themselves with you as well. Okay. Let's move on to this column here, Knight of Swords. So someone who's very honest, open, communicates directly. You know, there's not going to be any ambiguity. I think I've already pretty much said it here. You know what your intentions are, you know what you want, and you're not going to bullshit about it. You're a realist. And I get that same vibe with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles as well. Very practical, down to earth. Again, whether you are a man or a woman, very realistic and like a real realist type of person. Again, you are fully capable of having deep emotions and you know what you want, but you're realistic about it as well. Again, very stable energies for you here, and they love that about you. They love the honesty and directness, and they love the stability too. I feel like the one thing that you two have in common is that, like, platonically with people or with family and stuff, you're very open emotionally. But in terms of romance, it might take a bit of effort for you guys to bring, I don't want to say bring the emotions out in each other, because we're capable of feeling emotions by ourselves, aren't we? We don't need to do that. But in terms of possibly being fully expressive about those emotions, that might be a challenge that brings out the best in you. Is that because of the type of people that you are, them being really kind, you being really stable, putting that together, it allows you to feel safe enough to express how you really feel, and to go the distance, possibly if you want looking for a life partner, or if you're already with that person, to have that depth with each other. So as I said, King of Pentacles is just a very stable energy, stable and practical energy. Again, there's an energy of generosity with this as well. Knight of Pentacles, it's a committed, like the King of Pentacles, it's a committed energy, but again, it's someone it's willing to sort of build and learn as well, and see how you go, and to learn new things. It's like you're not going into a situation thinking that you know it all, and there's a bit of an open mind there where you're willing to learn, you're willing to commit to the situation to see how it goes, and to grow with the situation as well. And they love that about you too, like they can see growth with you because of how you are. I think that's it, to be honest. Yeah, there's not really anything else I can add to that. And I think I probably will do a few more of these readings today, just because I like it. So yeah, I can't really add anything else. Hopefully that was helpful for you. If you feel like you want to leave me some feedback on that, because it will help me to understand if the readings are connecting, then that would be great. But I hope you got something out of it. Whether it resonated or not, I hope you got something out of it. Thank you as always for supporting the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.